So I'm gonna just jump right into it. So today I'm gonna make a quick video talking about why we have to make smart life decisions, right? So the decisions you make today could show itself in a few weeks, a few months, 3 years, 10 years, even 20 years from now. The decisions you make could show itself, right? So when we understand that what we do today could affect us in the future, right? Why not make better decisions today? Because when you make better decisions today, it can set you up better for a better future. You get what I'm saying? Because growing up, right? For most people that don't know me, growing up, a lot of people in my family been to jail, been to prison. A lot of friends of mine also been to jail, been to prison, done a whole bunch of stupid stuff. And they always tell me how, they can't get a job at certain places. Certain places won't even look at their resume because they got certain things and like charges, stuff on their record. And because I always wonder, I'm like, growing up, I'm like, why everybody around me broke? Like, why nobody have no money? Like, what is going on here? Like, why no one just like got it even decently together? I remember growing up, I used to ask people for $1 or $2. People that have $1 or $2, I'm like, you have $1, bro? What is going on here? Then it hit me. Over time, like, when you make bad choices with your life and make dumb decisions, it could cost you for the rest of your life. You get what I'm saying? Like, for example, I seen sports coaches, right, do inappropriate things with students, and it cost them their career. They could never, ever get a job teaching or coaching athletes ever again. Because for y'all that don't know, in order to be a coach, right, you have to pass a background check, where you get your fingerprint. And so let's just say you made dumb decisions, right? Then they run that background check on you. There's certain stuff on there. You can't be a coach now, right? So what you did in your past affected the future that you potentially thought you was going to build, right? Just for making those decisions. That was sad. One bad decision like this could cost you your whole life, all your life goals. Your dreams goals could go out the window just for making that one bad decision. So what do you mean we're not taking life seriously? You can't afford to make any bad decisions. You can't afford to mess up. You know what I'm saying? They say they with a lot of career fields, right? You have to pass a background check. So think about this, right? If what you want to do in life requires you to pass a background check, you ruin that. You kind of like cook yourself, right? You did it to yourself, though. You get what I'm saying? So why try to act hard, right, for people? Why you try to act big and bad to impress people when you just ruin your life? You throwing your life out the window. The life that you wanted is going out the window because of the decision that you made. I kid you not. When I went to go do my background check to like teach and coach in the county, it hit me. I'm like, now I see why a lot of my family members was broke. A lot of friends and stuff, family friends and my friends are broke out because they can't really do a lot of stuff because they can't pass that background check. You get what I'm saying? So like I tell people, right? People try to argue me about this. I'm like, when you choose the wrong partner, guess what? You could create emotional baggage, emotional trauma, emotional damage, whatever you want to call it, right? And when you develop that, it could affect your relationships in the future, right? Let's just say you wasted 3 years with the wrong person. You develop all this trauma, right? Then the person that was meant for you come along, but you run them away because you think they're going to do you wrong eventually. You think they're a bad person, even though they showed you no signs of being a bad person, right? And that person say, you know what? I can't deal with all this emotional trauma baggage. I'm gone. But this was the person that genuinely could have helped you, right? This is a person that genuinely could have been there for you, could have genuinely made your life easier, could have been the best partner you ever had, could have been the person you married, had a family with and stuff, but you wanted to waste years and years in a pointless relationship, right? So now your actions have consequences. That simple. And people try to argue with me about it. There's nothing to argue about. When you make bad decisions, it come back to haunt you. It does. You get what I'm saying? That's why every day I'm checking myself. You know, what's my relationship like with the Lord today? Am I doing what I'm supposed to do? Am I like, no, like you cannot afford to do any of this stupid stuff. No matter if a relation, like, okay, same thing with fitness, right? Let's just say the next 5 years, you neglect your health, right? You do all this drinking and smoking and partying, to eat all this bad food you're not supposed to eat 24/7. Then you gain all this weight. Next thing you know, I'm not the most educated with diabetes, but I know some people could be born with diabetes. But let's just say your diabetes symptoms get worse, or you start getting health problems, all because you neglected your health for 5 years ago, right? Now you trying to undo all that damage when none of that never happened. None of that had to happen in the first place. If you took your life more serious 5 years ago, now you develop all these health problems, bad conditions and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, think about that though. I know people right now who got mad at they got in an argument with their partner one day, and they got mad to put their hands on them. Now they got domestic violence, right, and assault and battery on their record, and they cook themselves. Like, come on, bro. We got to do better. We got to make smarter decisions. Before you do anything in your life, always ask yourself, could this harm me or help my future? If you got a question, could this help your future, is bad for you. Don't even do it. Don't even do it. Don't go to that party. I know it might sound harsh, but what you think is more important? Your future, or trying to have temporary fun that you know could cost you your future? Because 10 years now, you look like, oh, I wish you know how many times I heard that? People tell me when I did construction work a few summers ago, when I was at college, man, I wish I could take life serious. Man, I wish I could go back in time to go to college. Man, I wish I could do this. Man, I wish I could do that. But they can't because they ruined their life. You know, it's just like, I'm not hating on nobody. I'm not trying to put anybody down. I'm just saying the truth. The information they gave me, you get what I'm saying? I stored it. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna hold on to this because I don't want to ever be in this position. But yeah, that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for many more videos to come. I'm out. Peace.